Guess what? Actually, I can't wait for you to guess, so I'll just tell you. I'm getting married! My boyfriend Ben proposed to me today! Oh my goodness! Congratulations! That's fantastic news! Thank you! I'm over the moon right now! This might seem a bit fast, but we want to hold the wedding in 2 months. 2 months? Wow! Yeah, that is fast. Is it really okay? Don't you need to do a lot of things before the wedding? Like, have you talked it over with his parents and our parents? There won't be much time to plan and get everything ready in time for the ceremony. I think it would be better if you didn't have the ceremony so soon. You need more time. But the thing is, Ben and I don't have that much money. So there's no way we can throw a lavish wedding anyway. We just want something fast and simple, just to get it over with. If we spend a lot of time planning it, I can see myself throwing away more and more money on the ceremony. That's true. I can see that happening too. I hate to say it, but you get impulsive with your money. Yeah, I know I do. That's why something simple and quick will be the best for us. Maybe even just a big dinner with my friends would be enough. Well, as long as you guys are having fun, the details won't matter that much. I think that style of ceremony will be best for you. Thank you for seeing it my way. There's something that I want to talk to you about. I feel bad for saying this, but would it be okay if you don't come to the wedding? You don't want me at your wedding? That hurts a bit. I said that I wanted a wedding that only has friends. So in order to do that, I want to limit the number of family that we invite. Obviously, Mom and Dad have to be there. But to keep numbers down, I can't invite you. Keep numbers down? But I'm your big sister. Like, I can see why you wouldn't want to invite extended family members, like cousins, but I'm your sister. Well, Ben is an only child, you see. He doesn't have any siblings that he can invite. So the balance will be off if I were to invite a sibling. Sorry, but it would be better if Ben and I only invited our parents. Would be better? Well, there's no use in fighting this if that is what you both want. Okay, I get it. I won't go to the wedding. Thank you so much, sis! But you have to show me all the pictures that you guys take that day, okay? Promise? You need to take lots of pictures of everything, as well as video. I want to see every little thing, from flowers to the lights to the decorations. You got that? Yes, I do. I will send you pictures and everything. Oh, and one more favor that I need to ask. Can we keep it a secret that we aren't inviting you? I know that is what we wanted, but I don't want people to make up rumors about why you haven't been invited. I understand that. Okay, I promise that I won't say anything. Thank you! I owe you one! Okay, I need to tell my fiancé about all this now. So, talk to you later! How could you do this to me, Danny? You're awful! You're the worst! What? I don't understand. What did I do? Don't pretend that you don't know! Nobody's coming to our ceremony! I thought that something was weird. When I asked my friends why, they said it was because of you. They said that they thought it was wrong for the younger sister to get married before her older sister. Then they said that you ordered them not to come to my wedding. They said what? Wait a second. I did no such thing. Who told you that? There is no way that I would want to sabotage your wedding, Jenny. No, you definitely have the motive to do this. You're jealous, aren't you? You're jealous that I'm getting married before you. That's why you came up with a plan to ruin my day. Why would I do a thing like that? I love you. It's true, isn't it? You just couldn't stand me getting married before you because you need to be the center of attention. You don't want to be outshined by your baby sister, right? That's why even now at 30 years old, you're single. It must be killing you inside that your 24-year-old sister is getting married. Now, just wait a second. You need to calm down and think before you say something that you regret later. I don't have any of those feelings that you are accusing me of. Like I promised, I didn't even tell anyone that I wasn't invited. Then why is everyone saying the same thing? Everyone said that you told them not to come to my wedding. Could you please explain who this everyone is? Like, who specifically said that to you? I want names. I want to know who said what to you. Give me the details. Everyone is everyone! I can't tell you names. That would be giving out personal information. Then how can I prove that I'm innocent in all this? Innocent? I'm not asking for evidence. I'm telling you, it's your fault. You ruined my wedding. Don't even try to argue with me or deny it. I already know the truth. You need to pay for what you did. You can do that by paying all the cancellation fees. Pay for what I did? There's only 1 more month until the ceremony. But because of what you said, no one is going to come. So there's no point in holding a wedding ceremony. I need to cancel it. And you need to pay for all my cancellation fees. I still don't get why I need to pay for all the fees. I had nothing to do with it. I can't pay for something that I didn't do. You can say that all you want, but you caused this to happen. You need to take responsibility for all my plans going down the drain. It's the only way you can make things right. So stop with the talk. Just hurry up and give me the money. I'm telling you that this is all a misunderstanding. Just calm down for a second. Let's think all this over first. Let's talk this through until the very end. Come on, hear me out. I don't want to talk to a person that is willing to ruin her own little sister's wedding. Just give me the money already. The total cost is $10,000. $10,000? How could the cancellation fees be that much? Cancellation fees are 100% of the cost. On top of that, there are fees for the gown rental and other stuff. It all adds up. You should have thought about this before you decided to sabotage me. The fees are $10,000, so cough it up. I don't want to. You're asking for too much. I didn't do anything, so why do I need to pay? I don't want to involve them, but I think Mom and Dad need to be a part of this too. Let's all get together and have a proper talk. We need to get to the bottom of this as a family. I deserve at least that. There would be no point in doing that. It'll just be a waste of time. It doesn't matter how much or how hard you deny this. I already heard everything that I needed to hear. Mom and Dad will be on my side anyway. You don't know that for sure. No, I do know that as a fact. I know everything. It doesn't matter what you have to say. You just need to make it right. That's what I need to happen. This isn't making any sense to me. I don't have all day to talk to you, so just hurry up and pay. The venue is already demanding the money. If I don't pay it soon, they're going to start charging interest on top of everything. What the hell is that? How are they calculating their fee? I've never heard of a place that would charge 100% for cancellation to begin with, but then charging ever more than that with interest? Is that even legal? I don't know the details. That was the amount that I was given. Just hurry up, or else the amount is going to become so exorbitant that it'll become completely impossible to pay. You should pay for it while it's still at a reasonable amount. It'll just be harder on you later. Harder on me later? What do you mean by that? There's no other meaning. Harder is harder. Quit stalling and just hand over the money. It's that simple. Don't say I didn't warn you. You brought this on yourself. I don't care that you don't remember telling anyone or whatever. Just take responsibility already. You did this to yourself by trying to hurt me. You should have thought about the consequences before telling everyone to not come to my wedding. That's why this whole 10K is all on your shoulders. Okay, I've just about had enough. You need to stop making up stories. How dare you say that? I'm the victim here. I can't keep talking to you like this. I know what you're trying to do. I see right through you. You can't rope your big sister into your money problems. What are you saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not making up stories. And I'm not pulling you into any money problems. You're still telling the same lie and things aren't adding up. You can try to keep blaming me, but be careful when you play with fire. You're just going to burn yourself. No, you're not making any sense at all. Be more clear in what you're saying. I'm saying that I know everything now. I know what you're trying to do. What you said about people declining to come to your wedding, it's all a lie. You didn't even print the invitations in the first place. That's preposterous. How could you accuse me of that? Of course I handed out invitations. But they all came back saying that they weren't coming. Okay then, show me the cards that you got back. Prove to me that everyone said that they aren't coming. I don't have to prove anything to you. What I say is enough. You do have those cards with you, right? That would be enough evidence for me. I threw them all out. Why would I keep something like that? They made me sad to even look at them, so I threw them all out. Oh, so you're going to say that you threw them out now, eh? How convenient. You're sure that you handed them out? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. I invited all my friends from college all the way to the friends I had in elementary school. It was going to be a real sight. But everyone said that they weren't coming because of what you said. What about the people that you weren't able to invite? The people that you don't consider to be your friends? What are you alluding to with that? The jig is up. I contacted all your friends. What? How did you do that? I decided to send you a big bouquet of flowers since I wouldn't be able to go to your wedding. I contacted some of your friends to help me take it to you on your wedding day. Why would you contact my friends? How would you do that in the first place? You don't even know who my best friend is. It was easy enough for me to find out. All I have to do is take a look at your socials. I can see from your followers and the people who comment on your posts. Just from that, I can see who you're close to. Not to mention the people who tag you in their posts the most often. You went on my page? From that, I just had to DM the person who I deemed to be the person who you hang out with the most. I was so surprised. She said that she didn't get an invitation from you, and she didn't even know that you were getting married. I can't explain that. I thought that was weird. This accusation came out of nowhere. So I started to DM each and every friend in your followers list. They all said that they haven't gotten an invitation from you. So then, where are these friends that you were talking about? The ones that said that they aren't coming? No way! You wouldn't have messaged every one of them. That's an invasion of privacy. Oh, stop being so dramatic. You were acting very fishy, so I had to get to the truth from somewhere. I know I shouldn't have done it, but I asked Mom about your ceremony and the venue that you booked. I needed to know what you were saying was legit, you see. It sounded like maybe you were getting ripped off. Why would you do that? Why would you talk to Mom about my wedding? Why did you ask her about it? It's none of your business. And you had no right asking her. And you promised. You promised you wouldn't talk to her about it. How could you break your promise to me that easily? I said I feel bad about it, but there really was nothing else that I could have done. But before we get to what I did, you have a lot of explaining to do. Let's start with that first, shall we? Mom called the venue directly and got information from the person in charge there. You didn't book the venue for next month. You booked it for next year. Care to explain why you did that? I don't know who Mom talked to, but that was a mistake. The venue that you want is quite popular, it seems. There is a 1-year waiting period from what I heard. Because it's so popular, they want you to pay your deposit now or else they can't even put your name down. Also, from the sound of it, the deposit is due this week, and if you don't pay it soon, you're going to lose your date. My! What a coincidence! The cost of the deposit is $10,000. Doesn't that figure sound familiar? It's the exact amount you want me to pay. Makes me wonder why that is. There's another explanation for it. Coincidences happen. Really? To the exact same round figure? I highly doubt that. This is all you're doing. You like to try and manipulate me to do what you want. Did you really think that it would work? You really thought I would never find out? How long were you planning on lying to me before you told me the truth? Why would you think that I would just listen to you without doing my own research? Oh, God, you're so annoying. Fine. I'll tell you everything then, since you didn't give me a choice. It's exactly as you said. You saw through me. Congratulations. What I said about everyone not coming because you told them to was a lie. I just wanted you to feel guilty. If you felt guilty, you would be willing to pay for everything. I still don't see why you thought you had to lie. Why would you try and do such a thing? If you needed money, it would have been easy to ask Mom and Dad for a loan or something. I already tried that. I tried asking Mom and Dad to lend me the money, but they said that it was too much for just the venue, so they said no. I didn't have any other way to come up with the money, so I turned to you. What? Really? They said that? When my boyfriend proposed to me, we already talked about having our ceremony at that venue. We were overjoyed when they had an opening on the date that we wanted. But we didn't know about the deposit amount and how little time they would give us to pay it. We thought that we could just save up money for 1 year after we book it, but that's not what the coordinator said. Obviously, we didn't have that kind of money, so we asked Mom and Dad for it first. Mom and Dad flat out said no, but not only because of the price, they also said that they were tired of always giving me money. I had no idea that this was going on. I didn't know that they were giving you money all this time. I thought you had stopped asking them. My fiancé also couldn't get the money from his parents. We were out of options. The payment deadline was creeping up on us, and no matter what we did, we were going to come up short. That was when he came up with this plan. He said that I would be able to get money from you this way. Oh my goodness, I can't believe what a horrible person you're marrying. And I can't believe you just went along with it. You know, you could have just come up to me and explained your situation to me. You didn't have to accuse me of doing something or try to make me feel guilty. He told me that there was no way his plan could fail. I was just following what he said. Even if I told you everything, would you have really lent me the $10,000? No, right? But even if you did lend us the money, it would be forever before we would be able to pay you back that amount. That's why we decided to try to trick you instead. That way, you would have paid everything and we wouldn't have needed to pay you back. There really was no other way. We were running out of time. Wow, are you a sorry pair? You guys might go down as the most pathetic bride and groom in the history of weddings. So that was your plan. Squeeze the money from your older sister and get her to pay for your overpriced venue. With one thing being paid off, you'll have the rest of your money to pay for everything else. Did I get that right? Well, aren't you Nancy Drew? You cracked the case right away. Now you know everything. We can put all this behind us now, right? Just forget that it happened and let's start over. Dear sister, I'm on my knees begging you. Give your precious baby sister $10,000 so that she can have her dream wedding. Thank you for finally telling me the truth. That was all I wanted. Of course, everything is forgiven. Not? Are you serious right now? You think you can just ask me now and I'll give it to you? There's no frickin' way! Not after the stunt you try to pull, you manipulative little beast. You need to give up on that stupid venue. You need to call them now and do just that. You can't afford that place right now, but you can definitely save up for it yourselves. I can't do that! Didn't I already prove that I'm willing to do anything to get that venue? That place is gorgeous and super popular. It's the only place that I want to have my wedding. If I cancel on the date that I have now, who knows when I'll be able to get a spot again? Come on, please! I don't see that being my problem. That's what you and your fiancé need to think about. You don't have the money, so you can't have it. It's just that simple. But I'm asking you for it now! You can give me the money! You're going to be giving us a nice gift anyway, right? Why not just do this and we'll call it the gift and everyone will be happy? If you do that, then you can come to the wedding. I'll even let you sit at the table with the best view. Let me come to the wedding? Are you hearing what you're saying? You want me to pay $10,000 as a wedding gift? Yeah, why not? You can do that. It would be easy. Please, Daddy, please do this for me. I'll do everything properly from now on. I'll send out invites. You can come too. I'll even give you a special shout out in our wedding program. $10,000 isn't even hard for you to part with. You make tons of money, so I know you can afford to give that to me. Do you know what the crazy thing is? You actually got one thing right. See? I am right. You just admitted that. Let me finish. You were right when you said at the beginning that no one will be going to your wedding. Your plan to get the money from me failed. How could you try to trick your sister into paying? Now that your friends know what you did, you lost them too. So just give up. No one will be coming to celebrate your wedding, so it would be meaningless even if I were to give you the money. I'm not paying for a wedding that only has 2 people. You can't say that. Of course people will come. They can't miss out on my wedding. All I need is the $10,000 from you, then I can have a ceremony that I want. Everyone will be there. It wouldn't matter if I gave you $1 million. There won't be a celebration. Your family, your friends, and everyone else that you know won't be there. How can you say that for sure? They will come. They have to. You just have to wait and see for yourself. The web of lies you wove is exposed, not just to me, but to everyone I had to contact to get to the truth. Let me tell you what I've been hearing after I contacted everyone. They're all disgusted by what you were trying to do, so now they don't want anything to do with you. My friends don't want anything to do with me? I had to ask if anyone had received their invitation to your supposed wedding. Everyone said no and were quite upset that they didn't get one. They all thought of you as their good friend, and they all thought they were going to get one. They thought you had deliberately left them out. You didn't even tell some of them that you were getting married, so they assumed that you weren't really friends in the first place. Some even expected you to ask them to be your bridesmaid. You're lying! That can't happen! Oh my god, I just checked my page. I've lost so many followers. Even from real friends alone, I had over 500 followers. Now it's gone down to a single digit. I'm sorry about that. You're sorry? Do you think sorry can fix this? You've ruined everything for real this time. You need to do something about it. How are you going to fix this? It's your fault that I lost all my friends. You caused a rift between me and all my friends. What about the rift between us sisters? In order to get money, you were willing to accuse me of anything, it seems. Did you not think about what that would do to our relationship? Well, we're family. Family doesn't give you a get-out-of-jail-free card. These are the seeds that you sowed. Now you have to deal with the consequences. Reap what you sowed and fix it yourself. Good luck. Bye. My sister caused quite a ruckus with her friends after that. She tried to explain that the real wedding was taking place a year later and that she had planned on inviting everyone that was on her friends list. She begged them all to remain her friends and to follow her on all her socials again. But of course that didn't work at all. There was no way she could reverse what she did. Everyone saw how she was so willing to do anything for money. They saw how they treated me, her own sister, just to get what she wanted. They saw that she wanted to steal from me, and that didn't go well with any of them. No amount of explaining could have fixed that. Everyone was thoroughly disgusted by her behavior. Not even a single person was on her side, and they all decided to just cut ties with her. With no friends that were coming, she had to cancel the ceremony and let her spot at that venue go. In the end, she was completely right about what was going to happen to her. No one was going to show up at her wedding.